Press play and let the story begin. Welcome to Velvety Vibe. Under the rain, under the relentless lashes of a spring downpour, I stood still, staring at the colorful cars and their oblivious passengers. I grabbed onto something, anything, to keep myself upright, afraid I'd fall and shatter into even smaller pieces, crushed more, broken more, ruined more than I already was. The honking, sharp, piercing, maddening wasn't just noise. It scraped at my soul, like a file. No, like a blade. Or worse, a poisoned sword cutting deep inside. I leaned my head against whatever I was holding on to. I didn't even know what it was anymore. The rain poured from the crown of my head, dripped down the bridge of my nose, and made its way beneath my chin. After that, I don't know where it went. I didn't care. The noise grew louder. My mouth went bitter. My eyes burned. My throat was on fire. My neck felt stiffer by the second. And then I turned, and I saw it. The black car had stopped. It was black, right? Wasn't it? I told myself to hold on, to look at it. Really look. Maybe then I'd believe it. I wanted that car burned into my memory forever. Every line of it. But I couldn't do it. The moment the door opened, I broke. I turned all the way around, pressed my back hard against that mystery post behind me. I could feel my jaw trembling. From the sobs, the lump in my throat, or maybe just the cold soaking through my clothes. March cold. I wrapped my arms around myself and shut my eyes tight. Shut them against all the ugliness of this world. This goddamn world. The end of the line. The finish line. The thing they say comes at the end of life. That sharp, bitter ending no one wants to admit is real. This was it. Right here. Right where I was standing. You want to know why? Because today, the legend died. My legend. My man. My everything, he's gone. Shadab. Tabassom gently pinched my hand and said, "You talk like I don't know what you're going through? But let's be real. You're the one who needs this job, not me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Sooner or later, I'll find something too." I lowered my head. "It's not just about you. You know I can't work at that company." She let out a heavy, annoyed sigh and gripped my arm. "Seriously? With all these debts and loans piling up, you're really still thinking about that stuff? Why don't you get it, Shadab? Your mom can't take much more. If something happens to her because of all this stress, what are you gonna do, huh? What then?" My stomach twisted. That sneaky, suffocating fear had crept in again. "I know it's hard for you," Tabassom said gently, pinching my hand. "I know how much this job eats away at you. But you don't really have a choice, do you? You're still a student. Your degree isn't even finalized. You have 0 experience. Honestly, even a receptionist gig like this isn't easy to come by. They're only offering it 'cause of connections." I let out a sigh. Her grip on my hand softened. "Just think about it. Part-time hours. You can keep up with your classes and still help a little at home. Think about your mom. About Shadi. About yourself. You've been trying to buy a decent pair of shoes for a whole year now and still can't afford it." I took a deep breath and murmured, "You don't understand my pain. You really don't." She let go of my hand, her voice tinged with frustration and disappointment. "I do understand, but you're not in the headspace to think clearly. For once in your life, just shut off your feelings and think logically. Can you do that?" Her eyes pierced through me. "Can you?" I finally peeled my gaze away from the spot where he always sat and whispered, "I can." She stroked my cheek gently, sorrowfully. "Will you talk to him, or should I?" Once again, my eyes drifted to the seat under the elm tree. that spot where he and his friends always hung out. How can I talk to him when just seeing him from 100 miles away made my entire body tremble inside and out? No, you tell him. She let out a deep sigh. How long are you going to keep running from him? You're going to be colleagues, and with the way you shake just hearing his name, the whole thing's going to fall apart before day one. I tried to erase his face from my mind and replace it with Shadi's small, tired one. With my mother's old, wrinkled hands, I shoved Tabassom's hand off, agitated. I'll handle it. Like you said, I don't exactly have options. I turned and looked straight at her. Do I? She shook her head slowly, regretfully. No, not until you get that cursed degree. I bent my neck and started picking at the peeling skin next to my nail. I muttered, "Tell him about my situation. Be honest. He already knows my class schedule, but remind him. He knows about our finances, but tell him again. She cut me off. It's better if you tell him." I looked at her, surprised. Her eyes were fixed on something behind me. I followed her gaze and froze. A tall guy was walking toward us. Confident. Steady. Him. "He's coming here," I whispered in panic. "Oh my God, he's coming this way." She elbowed me hard. "Get a grip. What, you saw a ghost or something? Don't be so obvious, for God's sake." I swallowed hard and stood up. Not to speak to him, but out of respect. Respect for Diako, for the legend. At the exact moment my heart gave out, he stopped in front of us. I buried my face in my collar and mumbled a hello. He barely acknowledged me, turned to Tabassom and said, "So this is the lady you were talking about?" He didn't even recognize me, not even a flicker. Tabassom, cool and collected, replied, "Yes, Miss Niayesh, Shadab Niayesh." "All right, did you give her the details?" It was like I wasn't even standing there. "Yes, just like you tell me." "What about salary and compensation?" I didn't hear Tabassom's answer. I was too busy staring at the not-so-small crack in my shoe and the polished, spotless shine of his. I slowly pulled my left foot back, hiding it behind the right. Another elbow jab from Tabassom. I looked at her. "Mr. Hatami's talking to you. Shut up." "Huh? Hatami? Oh, Diako." I cleared my throat and tilted my head up 20 centimeters worth. He looked as annoyed as humanly possible. "I told you that your shift will be from 3 to 8 p.m. If you have classes in the morning, coordinate with the morning receptionist to swap. Got it?" I searched his face with my eyes. Tabassom said he wasn't that special. But come on. That brooding face with its quiet, permanent scowl. The barely noticeable scar on his forehead. That effortlessly indifferent look in his eyes, the color of which I could never quite pin down. His skin sun-darkened in a way that felt rugged and real. The tousled, perfectly imperfect hair that only direct light revealed to be a deep chestnut brown. That strange yet noble name, Diako. The faint Kurdish accent, the way he said Gyan. To his guy friends with warmth and ease, Gyan means my soul in Kurdish. The respectful distance he always kept from girls, the loyalty everyone praised him for, the mysterious backstory that sounded more like folklore than real life. To me, Shadab, who'd never known a hero, he was a Roman god. "Miss Niayesh," he snapped. "Did you hear what I said?" I blinked. "Yes, got it." Diako. What a clueless girl. How am I supposed to work with someone this scatterbrained? Can I even trust her? She looked at me like a frog that just woke up from hibernation and barely managed to croak out a "got it." Ugh, if I hadn't made that promise, there's no way I put up with this. as usual. Frustrated with his carelessness, I stomped my foot. Shahab smirked beside me. Seriously? Again? What's wrong now? Can't get a hold of him again? I muttered. That guy vanishes off the face of the earth every couple of days. I have no idea where he disappears to. Shahab laughed out loud. You're still worried about Danyar? When are you gonna get it through your head? He's not 10 anymore. He's 28. And unlike us, his job isn't behind a desk. He builds dams. They're always in remote areas. No signal, no coverage, hard to stay in touch. Relax already. I clenched the phone in my hand. How could I not worry? Danyar with his frozen stare, that sarcastic half-smile always glued to his face, the cigarette perpetually tucked between his fingers, the parade of shady girls who never stayed longer than 2 hours, not a second more. Shahab rested a hand on my shoulder. Danyar's different from you. The only way to keep him around, those 2 or 3 days a month, is to accept that. He was right. Danyar would drop me from his life in a heartbeat if it got inconvenient. I sat up straighter and let my gaze drift across the lush university courtyard. Like always, I caught the stares of a dozen girls locked onto me. I smirked, shook my head. These dreamy little girls and their fantasies. Just then, my phone rang. Hey, big bro, I answered with forced cheer. I could swear his smirk was thicker than usual today. I closed my eyes, tried to stay calm. Why is it that your mobile phone is never actually mobile when I call? I could almost hear his smug grin. Thanks for asking, bro. I'm great. Typical. Mocking. Carefree. I growled, Danyar, I worry about you. Do you get that? I could tell he was holding back a laugh. Well, don't. That's your mistake. If he weren't my brother, would I even tolerate this man? I clenched my jaw and tried to suppress the rage boiling inside. When are you coming back? A soft female voice echoed faintly from his end. Danny? Where are you? Come on! Danny! I ground my teeth and hissed. Danyar! His voice was colder now, distracted, distant. I'll stop by once I'm done. Gotta go now. Bye. I shouted, Danyar! But he'd already hung up. My eyelids ached from clenching too hard. My jaw too. I opened my eyes slowly, only to find a pair of worried black eyes staring at me. How long had she been standing there, listening to everything, watching me fall apart? Still fuming from Danyar, I snapped, What is it, miss? Why are you standing here? She flinched, lips trembling. I needed to. Her voice shook too. Had I really been that harsh? I ran a hand through my hair and softened my tone. Did you want to say something, Miss Nayesh? I could see her struggling to hide the crack in her shoe and the lump in her throat. She ducked her head like before and whispered, I wanted to ask, when should I start? I stood up slowly, facing her. She barely reached my chest, just a scared, small girl. Tomorrow. I walked past her, but something tugged at me. Oh, Miss Nayesh. She looked up, eyes still full of fear and tears. What the hell had I done to make her look like that?